Children, let us study today lesson number 15, communication and mass media. You know what is communication? Communication means you are interacting with each other. When we are talking with each other, when we are interacting with each other, that is, we are communicating with each other. So when we are communicating with each other, we need some media means we need some means through which we can communicate, and we have to see which are the medias. Mass means people, and media means the medium from which we are communicating. So today in this lesson, let us see which are the different medias through which we are communicating. Example, see here, the children are sitting and observing the television, watching the television. Now, can you tell, when we watch TV programs on many different channels, where do they come from? How you can see it, or how you are able to watch it on the television? Same question is here when we talk to others on our mobile phones. What makes communication on a mobile phone possible? Why we are able to talk on the mobile phones? Yes, think about it. And I think you all must have guessed the answer also. Because in the previous lesson, the very first lesson, we studied about launching of spacecraft. We also studied about launching of artificial satellites. So have you ever thought now how we are able to talk on the mobile phones, or how you are able to communicate with each other? Yes, it is through the artificial satellites. The signals which are sent, you can see here these wire-like things. These are the signals which are sent through the artificial satellite. So artificial satellites are used in modern means of communication, and signals are delivered very quickly from one point to another point. Examples are, example, we can watch cricket or football match on television. See, even if you are in any part of the world, so you can sit at home and you can watch the football or cricket match which is going on in another country or in any corner of the world. How is it possible? It's only possible because of the signals which are sent by the artificial satellite. Similarly, you must have guessed in this picture the Prime Minister of India, that is Mr. Narendra Modi, and the current President of India, that is Mr. Ramnath Kovind. So now, when you know that Mr. Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, when he wants to talk to us, he always comes on the television or through the radio channel. He talks to us. That means he is communicating with us through Man Ki Baat. Whenever he comes through Man Ki Baat, he talks to us. Same thing, the President, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, if he wants to address the nation, address the country, at the same time, they can come on the radio or television, and there are so many millions of people who are listening or observing them. With the help of mobile phones, we can directly talk to the people in other countries also. Example, you live in India or you live in any other country, but your friend lives in another country, or the relatives are there in another country. Still, you are able to talk on the mobile phones. How is it possible? It's only possible because of the signals which are sent by the artificial satellites. Now, do you know this? In India, we use artificial satellites for communication. These satellites are called Indian National Satellites, or INSAT. We receive messages or information through communication. So, the exchange of information is called communication. Again, I'll repeat, the exchange of information. It can be through messages or information. When we exchange it, it is known as communication. It can be your mobile messages or internet messages, any information to be given. So now what are the advantages of telecommunication? When we are communicating with each other through any means, mass media means through any media, it can be telephone, internet, text message, or any other means. When you are communicating, then what is the advantage? Advantage means something good we are getting. We can easily contact people far away from us. Even if the people are far away, we can easily contact them. Even we are saving our time and effort in exchanging information, and it can be easily solved. To raise awareness among people about environmental balance, gender equality, and cleanliness. If you want to tell something to the people, then this mass media really helps. This telecommunication really helps. Recently, now, a current pandemic which is going on about the COVID-19 or coronavirus. Now, you know, on the television, there are so many advertisements where they are showing wash your hands with the sanitizers, or you should keep everything clean, wear mask, keep social distance. Now, how we all came to know about this, that if you follow these rules, then the COVID-19 or coronavirus will not affect us. It's only because they put it on the television or through radio or any other means. So what they are doing, they are making us aware. So the people are made aware about the environmental balance, how to maintain balance in nature. Gender equality means female and male are equal and we should treat them equally. And cleanliness. Similarly, we can also warn the people about the forthcoming cyclone, earthquake, anything, any natural disaster, which is like tsunamis are there, storms are there, floods are there. So people can be forewarned. Now, how? Because of the artificial satellite, through the signals, we come to know whether the cyclone is going to come, is it going to rain, is it going to be a earthquake somewhere in the country or in the world. Similarly, help this helps in successful implementation of the government schemes launched by the people. Any government schemes which are launched by the government for the people, we come to know, we get an idea only through the mass media. Mass media also helps in expansion of trade and industry. But there are some disadvantages of telecommunication devices. Example, mobile phones are there, laptops are there, computers are there. There are some disadvantages. That means we are at loss. So, what are the disadvantages? Disorders of eyes, ears, back. We get all sorts of information through television channels and the internet. This information can be misused to disturb the peace and order in society. So, I can give you one example over here regarding the fight between India and Pakistan. Now, if the media, it comes on the TV channel that we have such types of arms and ammunitions, and if Pakistan people sees this, they will get the information and they can plan their strategy accordingly. That means what here, the information which is there is misused. And why this is misused? Because it was put upon the television or internet, so it can disturb the peace and order in society. Similarly, if you are connected with mobile, laptop, and PC and television continuously, you will not go outside and play outdoor games. And when you are not playing outdoor sports and games, your physical fitness are neglected. It hampers your physical health. So always remember, telephone devices should be used properly and sensibly. It should not be used excessively. I hope you are clear with the lesson. Thank you.